Richard, it's good to see you again, my friend. We are here for tip of the week number 24, defensive transitions number 3 tonight or today, depending on when you're watching this. We're working on the right slip. All right, so, and a transition from that right side slip. So we're going to start with a little bit of offense, because again, the purpose here is to transition from offense to defense, then right back to offense, try to maintain the exchange being more of our turn than the other person's turn. So we're going to start with a very simple combination, a jab, cross, or a 1-2-1-2. Different ways we can fire it. We can fire it from position, 1-2-1-2, and back, or we can step forward, 1-2, firing the first 2 from motion, and then the second 1-2 firing from position. We also have the option to step on all 4 punches. So it all depends on our objective, where the other person is, how they're reacting, and so on and so forth. For the simplicity of this lesson of the week, or tip of the week, we're just going to go ahead and work from position on this one. It's a little different. 1-2-1-2. And because of the slip, we know that the other person is in close proximity. Maybe they're stepping in as we're firing the 1-2. Maybe they have shorter arms like I do, or we've already worked our way inside and we're working that 1-2-1-2. But I would encourage you, as you take this away from the video, play with it all those different ways. From the side view here, you've got, of course, the 1-2-1-2 from position. You have motion on the first 2, 1-2, then 1-2 from position, right? Or you can fire all 4 punches moving. Again, play with those different variations so that you have more tools in your toolbox. But for the simplicity of putting this together today, just a little jab, cross from position. 1-2-1-2. And you can notice my foot isn't rotating as much as it should be, because it's a quick combination, but I would encourage you, 1-2-1-2, particularly on that last cross, because that's your power shot, to get a little bit more rotation on that punch. So again, 1-2-1-2. Okay, let's put that in our back pocket for a second. Let's work on that right side slip, which we saw many moons ago. From here, when I slip to my right, I'm just taking my head off of the line of fire. I'm going to move it to my right, and I want to maintain balance by keeping my shoulders over my hips and my hips over my feet. So that means I've got to bend that right knee to help support my body weight going to that side. So you can see my shoulder, knee, foot fairly in alignment there. And to help make that adjustment and stay in balance, my front heel comes up. And that's our slip to the right. And of course, as we slip, those elbows stay in and the hands stay up. Don't want to slip like this and have everything open. Over here. Oh. That's a nice little slip to my right. Okay. Off of that slip, we're going to come back with some power shots. So if I slip or shift to my right, body weight's on the right side, I'm going to push off that rear foot with a cross. And then one of my favorite little combinations, since my body weight now is on the front leg, I'm going to position from here or shift from here, hook to the body, palm is fairly facing upwards, reload, hook to the head. Of course, that brings us sideways, so we have kicking as an option as well. So again, off of the slip, I've got a cross, hook to the body, hook to the head. Let's look at those little sequences on the heavy bag, and then we'll put it all together. So you've got that 1-2-1-2, jab, cross, 1-2-1-2. You've got the slip. We push off of the slip, a cross. The beauty of the cross is you see how the beauty of using the heavy bag, off of that cross, you can see my head moves to the outside here, hook to the body, reload, right back where I started, and then hook to the head. Again, of course, that brings us sideways, so I've got the option to kick there if we want to. Let's put it all together facing you first. So I've got jab, cross, slip, cross, double hook, and reload. 1-2-1-2, slip, 2, 3 to the body, 3 to the head. Of course, you notice always that built-in defense. If this hand is out firing, this hand is up protecting. One more time from here, this time using motion. Jab, cross, slip, cross, double hook, and reset. All right, now facing the bag. Here we go. Stepping in, jab, cross, slip, cross, double hook, reset. Again on the bag, this time from position. I work a quick 1-2-1-2, slip, cross, double hook, reset. Now we're going to step in on just the first 2 punches. 1-2-1-2, slip, cross, hook to the body, hook to the head. From here, I can kick. A little close for kicking, so when we get to the kicking lessons of the week or tips of the week. We'll talk about that. We'll bounce steps so we create some more distance on the kicking. So that's this week's tip, working off of that right slip, or what we would call the inside slip, because we're slipping to our inside. Jab, cross, slip, cross, double hook. All right, so I hope you enjoy this one. We'll come back next time and work the slip to our outside, slipping to the left or our lead side. Until then, practice well, and I'll see you soon, my friend.